Right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, the fuck is my planet on? There isn't even like a fuel trailer, huh? I will need to fix the bridge. Yeah. That would be like the number one thing to do anyway. Right. I think my goal right now will be to get the Tatra forces like as fast as I can. Shouldn't there be a trailer store somewhere? I need to unlock it. Well, that's fucking fun. Wait. Is there any trailers in Dawn? Scout fuel carrier, sideboard semi-trail. Okay. I guess I have to go to the second map first. I guess going straight to the second map would make sense, huh? Do like Cunning Forester and then get the Tatra. Yeah. And that's gonna be the way I wanna do it then. I didn't know that there's forgot that you need to fix this trailer store here. Hold on. It complicates things. I don't remember having to fix. No, I do remember having to fix it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I do. Right. Yep. Right. This is not even that bad. Really? I haven't gotten far, huh? Yep. Man. Yeah, the drone start is gonna be slow. That is true. I just need a low saddle semi trailer on the second map. All I need. Nice, that's an unbreakable sign. It's so close to actually unflipping, but it's just gonna... Okay, saved it. Nice. My mic on? It is. Okay. Yeah. Don's right hand. Does it give me... It gives me going postal. Fuck's sake, man. Nature Reserve Bridge. Cement. What even does this? Excursion. I can do this. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I forgot there's a random, like this is like a random mud hole here. I love them. Dude, Dawn is such a chill region though. Kinda like the vibe here. It would be nice to have more regions like this. Like very small regions, that's mainly what I think. Because every other new region has to be like insanely big and everything, and like I don't think that's what the community needs, like wants. Like I myself wouldn't mind if there was more regions like this. Like a small, kind of short region to do. Okay. No traffic today, huh? There it is. Uh-oh. Look how many, like, just random, insanely deep mud holes Dawn has, huh? This really isn't a high-range gearbox region. I am not dealing with that. I'm just not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. Not doing that, fam. I'm really tired today, so I don't know how long will I be able to stream anyway. Like, weirdly very tired. Very, very tired. Something tells me, like, there's not that many people watching streams today. Yeah. I'm not dealing with that bullshit, bro. No way. This shit is dead today, bro. What the hell? Oh, fuck. I mean, I have 100k. Like, I can buy something, but I just don't. I just want to have a gearbox and like, I mean, not gearbox, but like engine and everything, bro. Uh, yeah. The fuck? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. That's better. Okay. Right. Ah, it's nice. They didn't even take me back. Really? The fuck off, YouTube. Unless this works. This is not working. Can't even reset it, bro. How loud is this? Okay. Okay. Need to craft logs in this region? Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. And it's like bad crafting too. Now, you don't need much wood though. Okay. Yeah, how many cements do I need? Way too fucking many. I don't know. We can do the bridge some other time, so I'm just gonna do 4. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna go deliver this to the doctor. I can't afford flips. I just can't. Is it cheating? Probably. But do I care? Not really. Not really. Right. Yep. Hello, brother man. What up, bro? How you doing? I'm kinda tired today, so I don't know how long I will be able to survive in this region. Especially a region like Dawn, which is kinda unpredictable. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Me too, yeah. Like, I feel like I need to get the Tatra Phoenix as early as possible. Just so I have a truck that I can actually use. And I already had to quit out twice, so I don't... So I basically don't have to... Like, since... Like, I don't want to deploy more trucks than I need to this region. So I'm trying to not take any flips. Is it being a bitch? I guess. I just cannot afford taking any flips and yeah. Dude, this mud here is so deep. Like, it looks like dirt, but it's just deep ass mud. Fucking don't, dude. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you liked the parkour contest I did, the run. Actually, kinda enjoyed doing that one, that was kinda fun. Yes, nice. Like, genuinely one of my greatest runs of all time. And I haven't even been hunting the contest for that long when I got the run. Dude, can I steer? I forgot how much of a bitch Dawn is, huh? But especially without any normal gearboxes, this is gonna be fun. But this is my most capable truck I own right now. I'm struggling to move in this region. Uh-oh. It's Castle Crushers, what's it called? Castle... It's Final Fantasy music. Dawn is... not a insanely hard region, but it's a unforgiving region. Like, there's a whole bunch of random mud holes in, like, puddles and shit. Like, you just drive on the road and out of nowhere your truck just sinks into a mud hole and then you flip in it. Like, there's a lot of fucking there's a whole bunch of stuff like this. It kinda just, you know, that is kinda just there to be annoying, I would say, in a way. Even though that's not necessarily, yeah, like this random hole here. Like, you would think it's not that bad, but look, it's insanely deep, the mud over here. And it's not like I'm using it's not like I'm using a, you know, bad truck, right? It's... Yeah, look. One side of my truck is in like a deep mud and the other one was not. And there's a whole bunch of these like very random deep mud holes that kind of like are there to be annoying in a way, I feel like. So like Dawn isn't a necessarily difficult region, it's a unpredictable region. A region that very much makes you want to have a very stable truck, which this isn't the most stable truck of all time, so... I don't want to call the FLD unstable because it really isn't unstable, but it just doesn't have the level of stability that it would that would let you just, you know, drive like a dumbass. Only 600 liters on this one. Oh no. Well, I think the codec would work here. I don't think it would have any big issues. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of like random deep mud holes, but like realistically, it should be okay. Like, I've used better than Cola depends. Like, Cola is a bit more about actual like performance, and Dawn is a bit more about, a lot more about stability than Cola, I feel like. Fuck. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have any big problems playing the Kodiak and the Cola, and I feel like I would have a lot of moments with the Kodiak in here. I just realized that all of the trucks I get in this region, as in the Tatra Forest and the Tatra Phoenix, will both have stock engines. Oh no. Because I haven't been to Taimir. You slow PC? Damn. That's okay though. I used to have a shit PC as well. And it, like, my PC is still not the greatest of all time. They have engine upgrades in Taimir? Well, yeah, because both the Tatras use like they use Russian engines. The Force uses the same engines as like the Kolobs, as like the Kolobs, as the 605R, as the Dan, as the Azov 7, and then the Phoenix uses the same engine as the Azov 64131, Azov 5319, Vorongrad, yeah, Azov Atom. I do this mud, like, look at this mud here. It's so deep. This is exactly what I was talking about, by the way. Like, if you think nothing out of this hole, and then out of nowhere, boom, deep ass fucking mud hole. Is it Vorongrad? Yeah, because that's how you say Grad. Vorongrad. Grad is... Isn't Grad fucking something in like Serbian and shit? Like, if you say Grad, like Grad or something like that, you're just American. And you should, I don't know, you know. Like, you have Volgograd in Russia, and you say Grad. And Grad is new in Russian. So, Just so you know, the reason why it's called Vorongrad, or Next, or something like that, you know, it's because it's based of the... No, Grad is not new. I'm stupid. But what I was trying to say is it's called Vorongrad because it's based of the Ural Next. Like the Vorongrad is straight up a copy, not like copy, but like, you know, unlicensed, basically copy of the Ural Next. Because one kind of cool thing about the base game trucks is that most of them are very, like the unlicensed ones, like the Russian ones. Like the Russian ones are still very similar to their real-life counterparts. It only like starts straying away with the like newer unlicensed trucks that are like not that realistic. Like, you know, the Voron G, which is kind of just bullshit because it should have been an Azov. I mean, yeah, Azov. Dude, I'm telling you, if the Voron G was a 6x6. And it would be a Kama 6x6. I would like it more than how it is right now in the game. Because dude, I need a Kama 6x6 in this game. Please, Saber, add a Kama 6x6. Please. Bro, I don't think I'm asking for too much, bro. I just want a Kama 6x6 in this game. No. Like, one thing I know about Russian trucks is that they're not the best to drive, but they're just built to work, you know? Like, they're not built to be enjoyable to drive in. Because most of them are built to be, like, military vehicles, so... There's nothing like actual... things that would make them nice to drive. Which is absolutely fair. Because I feel like you can't expect, like, nice things from a military vehicle. Especially a Russian one, because Russian military vehicles are always built to be as efficient for the price as possible. And I always like the, like, brutalistic aesthetic of the trucks, like Russian trucks, you know? But yeah, kinda dead chat today, huh? There's no one today. Which I'm not saying like I'm not complaining. I'm surprised people even watch me, so. But I haven't really had like a very dead stream in a while. Which, you know, whatever, bro. Not everyone has to have time for my shit, you know. That's why I'm like very grateful that people actually watch me, because it means a lot to me to know that someone takes their own time off from their day to watch me play a truck game. And it really means a lot. So can I say thank you for joining, you know? Means a lot to me. So yeah, I think that's another emotional moon talk over, and let's continue doing shit in this fuck-ass region. Wait, switch to mobile because it's enjoyable on this PC? Damn. You're back? Hell yeah. Welcome back. I could have done like a dad joke, but I'm not a dad, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I want to be a dad anyway, so... $10K for recover, by the way. A lot of money. But I did make the sandwich, so... I have to eat what I made up for myself. And if you want to know why did I say, like, I made the sandwich, it's like a saying, like, brother, you made the sandwich. And don't complain that it's, like, bad when you make a sandwich. And since I made the rule set for myself, I can't be complaining about the rule set. This is such a bad downhill fate trailer, oh my god. I'm actually very surprised I didn't flip going down this hill. Really? Flying planks? Yeah. Like, I have to say, it would have been nice to have an off-road gearbox for this region, but... I have to manage with what I have. At least I have the advanced special, so I'm gonna have a good gearbox in the force. Which is nice. This road right here, I mean, this isn't even like a road, but like this path right here is so tippy. It doesn't even look that tippy, but it really is tippy. There's a few like very weird off angles right here too. So of course there is, right? So these ruts don't help it much to make it like less tippy or something, yeah. Yeah, I have to refuel the Phoenix too? Oh no. Which will be harder? Of course it's Amour. Kola is way more easier than Amour. But Kola is so much easier than Amour. And it's mainly because Kola just doesn't have that much... so much cargo. Like, Kola is way more about just, like, discovering shit. And Amour has, like, a very respectable amount of cargo, so it, like... Amour will just mathematically be harder. Like, even if Kola had easier terrain, which it doesn't, it would still be easier than Amour. Simply on the fact that it just doesn't have that much cargo, you know? I'm edging the shit out of this gearbox right now. Like I'm like giving it like just a little bit of power. Like I'm trying to stay in high gear, but to not to be too fast, basically. Which wasn't possible right there. At least the truck I have isn't that much of a shitbox, which is good. Are there any fuel trailers on this map? There's one, there's one, there's one. I need the engageable diff-lock upgrade as well, which I should have gotten when I was there. I forgot. Fuck. Wait, have you not been to Dawn? Because if you haven't, you're missing out. Dawn is one of the few only regions that are very much like fun. But in a different way. Like, Dawn has 34 missions. There is nothing to do in this region, basically. This fucking trailer is gonna be my end. Yeah, Dawn is a good region. It's a very short region, which I think is the main reason why I like it. As some people would say, it's short and sweet. I, on my hard mode save, of course, with some help of other people, did it in like, what, 12 hours? So... Can I even pull the Phoenix out with the fucking... with this truck? Okay, yeah, I can. What is the best DLC? Depends on what you want. Because if you want a overall best DLC, then it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. But if you want like the best bang for buck, it's the Jet tires. And I will die on the hill, on this hill, because IMO, the Jet tires is the one DLC that brings you the most content. Unless you want my opinion on like which is the best region. Because like overall best DLC is definitely the Jet tires. Because it is something that you can use on every single vehicle in the game. Truck pack. Best truck pack. Well, it has to be the Freightliner Western Star pack. It just has to be. Like, in my opinion, that's the best truck pack. Okay, no. I have three, which I would consider the best truck pack DLCs. It is the Mercedes Dual Pack. So Zetros Actros. Number 2 would be the Western Star Freightliner pack. And number 3, which is a honorable mention, which I don't want to consider even a thing, would be the Dragon Wagons DLC. As someone who hates the Dragon Wagons DLC, I don't want to consider it. But statistically, it is one of, if not the strongest DLC in the game. But as I'm saying, I don't want to consider it, because it's just something I don't like myself. And I don't want to support. You don't like Dragon Wagons DLC? Same here. But I'm saying, on purely statistical basis, the Dragon Wagons DLC is the best DLC in the game. It is sad, but it is the truth. But I'm saying, on a pure statistical basis, it is the best DLC you could buy. But strongest doesn't mean best, and I still feel like you will get more enjoyment out of the Mercedes pack, or the... You'll get more enjoyment out of the Merc pack, or like the... the Merc Pack or the Freightliner Western Star Pack. Those are, in my opinion, way better. But in the end, what I think doesn't mean what other people think. And from my experience, people want OP. Which again isn't something I am exactly looking for. But the most majority of players want OP DLCs. That's why the Zetros and Actros got buffed, even though they were more than adequate how they were before the buffs. Like, they already were really good trucks. But people said they are not as good as they want them to be, so they got buffed, and they got even more stupid than they already were. Like, they were really good from the get-go. And they just made them even stronger because people were complaining about it not being OP. And I'm kinda scared about the next, like, Mercedes DLC being a very similar story. Like, it probably... Dude. I hate to say it, but it's probably gonna be a very similar story. Because knowing the players that play this game, they will find a way to complain about everything. I hate to say it, but it is the truth. It is the truth. Like, most of the people that play SnowRunner want OP DLCs, they want OP trucks, they want 963s, they want Avon horns, they want super heavy OP trucks. And if it's not a super heavy OP truck, then it has to be still, like, insanely good. And I just don't feel like that's the right way to go. And that's why I hope the next Mercedes pack, that's why I hope the next Merc pack won't be insanely OP. I hope the trucks are cool and very special and very, like, new, but I don't want them to be insanely OP. I just don't think a super OP region, or like super OP trucks, are actually a good thing for the game. Because it really isn't, right? But then again, people want their OP trucks. People love their OP trucks. Like, people will defend the Avon horn and say it's not even that good. Just to, like, make their ego feel better or something. I don't know, bro. Do the contest in Kola? Depends on which one. Depends on which one, because some of the contests in Kola are fucking funny. As in funny, I mean difficult. Ice path thing. I don't know. I did the one with the twin steer, and it like didn't have any problems, so I don't know if that's gonna be the same case with the that. But again, if twin steer doesn't struggle, it doesn't mean any other truck won't struggle, right? The twin steer is a very insanely capable truck, actually. So So like easy for twins here does not mean anything, you know? I don't know, like when I was using the twins here in that contest, it doesn't even fall through the ice. Like it like drives on top of the layer. I mean, like the layer breaks, but it doesn't fall into the ice. Apart of some places. I mean, there's a thing I like to tell people is that you just try it and see for themselves. Because sometimes asking other people will steal away some of the excitement of trying things out yourself and seeing if it works or if it doesn't work. But by the way, this is my first 6x6 of this playthrough. What's the plan now? Playing Dawn. Bring the Tatra back to the first map, put some upgrades on it, and start doing work. I think the plan right after I get this Tatra fixed up is to to get the FLD, drive it back to the first map too, unlock that trailer store or like that port thingy, and just start working on the first map. I like to do the first map first in Dawn. Well, no shit, right? In many regions, I like to do the second map first, but Dawn is one of the regions where I want to do the first map. I need a mod that removes all these small bushes from like the winch pool. Yeah, I need a diff lock if I want to make the force working. I mean the force. If I want the Phoenix to work for me well, I need a diff lock. Like there is a reason why I like snow. There's a reason why I like snow regions a lot, and it's that all of these like random small bushes that you can't even winch, like that just break when you winch to them, are not really a thing in snow regions. And there might be like a few small trees, but it's not like this level of, you know, random bushes. But I gotta say, I am surprised about the capabilities on the stock Phoenix. Like this is fully stock, and only time I get stuck is when I'm like on rocks. because you know no diff lock. But, like, it's doing well in the mod. I mean, yeah, it is on. These are like the best tires you can have on this truck anyway, so. I think I need to deliver this random trailer over there when I clicked on the map. Like, for a truck with no diff lock, this is actually good in mod. I still hate that they given us the... I hate that they given us the long wheelbase all-wheel steering Phoenix. Like, they could have given us the 8x8 dually rears only front axle steering Phoenix, but no. They have to give us the worst one. Because all-wheel steering is not exactly good in this game. Come on. But I'm telling you, this is with no diff lock. With stock engine, stock everything. Yeah, but the power of 8x8. Also, the Tatra suspension very much helps with this, because it means it makes the truck keep contact with the ground way more, you know? You guys want to go through the window? That's okay. They do that sometimes. I can't do it like this. Sadly, I have to go for the mud over here. Oh, that was just not gonna work. The music is quiet. Oh, that's what happened. It looks fun. Yeah. It is. The only issue it has, it just doesn't have good add-ons. Like, you have a fuel carrier, sideboard, big Tatra crane, and saddle high. No saddle low. And no saddle low is my biggest issue with this Tatra. I mean, like all the Tatras actually, like they just don't have saddle lows. Which is stupid. They should have saddle lows. How good is the crane? Realistically, is the Tatra crane is straight up a worse. Tatra crane is straight up a worse blue crane, which already isn't the greatest, right? That's okay though. Huh? We had to deliver it there. Ah, well, that makes a lot of sense then. I insta-delivered the trailer. That's funny. Yeah, worse than the blue crane. A lot worse than the blue crane, actually. I'll show you in a bit. Hold on. Let me drive to the garage. Yeah, something is telling me I'm not gonna really have a use for the high gear of high range, you know? The power it has. Which isn't, you know, the best. So it takes a while to start for some reason to this truck. Dawn 71, yes. Yeah. You don't get a Dawn in Dawn, which is kind of funny. Dude, the devs missed out on an opportunity like crazy. Like, they really should have given you a Dawn in Dawn. You know? But... oh well. Like, look at this mod performance with no diff lock, nothing. This is actually like pretty fucking good. Also, this... Is it the balanced gearbox, or is this like just insanely efficient? I think it's the balanced gearbox. Right, so, yeah. As of engines. And then the IMZ. High range. No suspension. These are the best tires. Are they? Three 3.0, 1.7. I see. That's why the T813 tires, like, that's why the T813's, T813, feels so good. Yeah, no wonder. The T813, has, I mean, not the T813, the Tatra Force. That's already like look at these add-ons. Okay, like this is a modded, like these are modded add-ons. You wouldn't have these. This is a modded add-on. You wouldn't have this. Like all you would have normally is saddle high, hydro lift, Tatra loading crane, Tatra fuel carrier, and Tatra sideboard. Which ain't much. So how strong is the stock engine on this thing? What force? $170K. Yeah, it is hydrolift saddle, but like, dude, hydrolift is such a dog shit thing, bro. So it's so far front. I need lights. Uninstall defenders. This one. What color should I paint my Tatra? I like this color. Like the base color, but like a little bit darker. Also, it looks so fucked up. How much is this? Yeah, this is the Tatra crane. Not very long, not insanely strong. It's kind of thing that exists. Yeah. I need to upgrade this over there. And even though you might think this is like the crane has to be insanely top heavy, it isn't even heavy. And this crane is not very heavy, which is weird. Like the yellow crane is heavier than this, by the way, which makes as much sense as you see, you know, here. Yeah, dude, we had a bunch of rain over here. I'm like from what, Hungary? Very close to where I live. I mean, not that close, but you know. Yeah, Hungary, yeah. Thought so. I thought you were from Hungary, yeah. Yeah, how well does this thing keep high gear? What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Not much rain there? Damn. We had a bunch of rain. I mean, not enough for how long, you know, it was so, it was not rainy for, but... Damn, that's kinda shit. No way I thought the engine right here, right? Yeah, I thought so. Like the forest is in, not the forest, the Phoenix is insanely stable. Dude, this thing is so good. Oh my god. I'm so happy I got the Force. I mean the Phoenix. Like, if I didn't unlock the Phoenix this early, this would have been way worse, this region. So it keeps the high gear like insanely fast. Well, okay. It's okay, bro. I'm still very much thankful for your joining on my stream today. Well, can this thing fuck off, please? Oh my god, man. Alright, bro. Take care. Whoopa. How well will this work? With no weight, probably well, but... I do know that once I put some weight on this, it's gonna suck. And this trail is limiting my turn, this is stupid. It's a crane, I see. Fuck. Can I make it steer somehow? I need to bring these wooden planks to the bridge. This will be the hard part. I'm destroying my suspension right here. Them. Okay, I am making it work somehow. This is very low, hold on. Let me actually no. Let me open the rural bridge. Ain't no way. Let's see who showed up. Yo, what a barcode. By the way, all you missed is me driving the FLD to the second map, me unlocking the Tatra, and that's basically it. So you haven't really missed anything. And me swearing at my skill of driving. But this is the trailer you get on this map. This is not like I bought this trailer, because I would have never bought this trailer, you know that. Still, you promised that you would show up? Yeah. W barcode. Skill issue? Nice. Yeah, shut up, bro. It's the legs of the trailer, bro. Like not the trailer, it's the legs of the crane. Dude, doing a point turn in the Phoenix is an experience. But by the way, if you're wondering, this is on 170k torque, so I might have some power issues eventually. I mean, I kinda like need to have a crane, right? That's my problem. What up, Timmy? What up? How you doing? How's the bank balance? 81k. Is the fuel cheap? I need to unlock the fuel. Also, soon. Yes, exactly, barcode. Yeah, that's what I did to me. Yeah. That's exactly what I did. I'm not doing the greatest on fuel, not that I realize. I can always run the Hummer to this truck. I had to get the diff lock, but that's on the same map as where you get it, so it was, and it's like right where I was going through anyway, so. And what do I need for the truck? Engine. And probably off-road gearbox. This is with a stock 170k engine, 170k torque engine. So I don't really have any big expectations from the truck, but so far it's been working really fucking well. I did like buy the best winch and shit because I know I will be using this truck for a good while. Like if I roll like some shit region next, this will probably still be one of my best trucks in my fleet, you know. Also barcode, I might know why. I might know why the Force feels so good. It has insanely narrow. The stock tires are insanely narrow. Really? Why can't I switch to that? Yeah, that's what. Yeah, dude, it is like 0.58 width tires, which is insane, by the way. And that's definitely why. That's definitely why the Force is so fucking good, you know. What am I doing? Hold on. Yeah, and that's definitely why it doesn't work well with any other tire than the stock tire. But how are you guys doing? Timmy, have you seen my uploads today, or have you only seen the mod tested run? Because I cooked up an insane run. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. There's one more video uploaded to me. You need to check it out. It is something for you, especially. It is a very specific contest in Tennessee that you will definitely enjoy seeing. Bro, look at this fucking power though. Oh my god. 170k torque my ass. What is this? We're just toying with these trailers. What the fuck am I looking at? No, but like for real, when did the Force get this good? Was it always this good? Force, I mean Phoenix. Damn, yeah. I mean, it is true that I just made it a fuel truck and never changed it, right? Like, only region I actually used this Tatrain was in here, Dawn. And I didn't use it a lot, I just used it like a little bit. To get a feel for it, and then I stopped. Now, bro, fuck the Force. This thing is insane at the stock engine. It's almost climbing trees, bro. It has so much power. And since I'm using the stock engine, it doesn't even burn that much fuel. Like, it does burn it burns a bit, right? But like, could be worse. I've seen worse. Yeah. I haven't taken that much damage though. You know what's funny? That wasn't even my best start. That was just my. That was the one run that actually got into the end. Like, I had runs where I was a second, 2 seconds ahead, and then I fucked up the end. So there is a good bit of room still. So I was saving a lot as well in my run. I mean, as much as you can, right? To have a good run. Does the generator have fuel in it? Over the generator over there. I need to go check. I need fuel. Also, Timmy, that didn't even take me long to get. Like, I spent more time trying out the base star than I spent actually trying the twin steer. And it came out that the twin steer is definitely better on that one. So I felt like with the base star, it was way too much RNG with the bounces sometimes. And with the twin steer, it felt way more controllable, which, as crazy as it might sound, it just felt like it just felt better with the twin steer. I felt like the smaller tires on the base are actually like making it so much more difficult than it needs to be. And yeah, it came out right. Like, I spent less time driving the twin steer that contest than driving the base star. And the best with the base star I got was 21. I think that was like, what, 30 minutes of twin steer attempts? Oh god, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Moon back at the good RNG. Like, realistically, I had runs that were on par with your base star run with broken tires in the twin steer. So, yeah. And definitely that, I have to say, this is one of my like greatest runs I ever had. So, I mean, not really, but it felt insane when I got it. Like, getting 2 seconds off, yeah. But I think it's mostly in the end. Dude, the twin steer just flies through there, like it's funny. I mean, clearly, you know, the twin steer is the best scout in the game. You know? Yeah. Like, the thing is, and why I really wanted to try the twin steer is because when I was watching at your twin steer run, I was like, dude, there's so much more to gain, and like, your run wasn't that fast, simply because we were on OHSs, so you had to save so much more than I did. Like, I was running some... I don't even know which tires I was using. I think it was JAT MHS 2s. Because they have a lot of dirt and asphalt grip. But at the same time I was like, yeah, this looks funny. And like, in the end, the tires I choose don't really matter. I chose them because they look funny and I have never used them before, realistically. For fuck's sake, man. To really think about it, what I'm working with, this thing is insane. Not really. No, I don't. I don't have like an urge to try and get the parkour to be like get parkour on lower. I don't think so. Like I told you, bro, I'm doing contests to push the time lower. I'm not doing contests to min-max the shit out of them. Hey. We had 7k for a bridge in this region, my god. I will definitely be level 30 after I get out of this region. Like Timmy, you might be someone who would want to like get more. I don't want to. That's not my purpose in this in the life right now. My purpose is to, you know, beat all the round records at the time of doing the contest. I don't want to be hunting a contest that I don't I mean, it was fun getting it, but I don't think I would enjoy hunting it. If that makes any sense. So Barcode, you should upload a run on every single contest that doesn't have a record yet. We need Cyrillic barcode on the leaderboards. Yeah, Undertale. Bro, it's good music. Like, you can always do what I did. Just prep trucks at the contest and just do a round on stream. You know? That's what I did when I was, you know, new to contest. I did like 2 shorter streams, I did like 8 contests, and I said, yeah, that's good. Fucking Age of War, dude. Oh my god, best soundtrack ever created. Oh my god, dude. I forgot I have this in my playlist. Oh my god. Best game ever created, bro. I might just grab like one more blocks and one slab with me, just to have them. Like when I'm here, I'm gonna use this trailer, right? Maybe I'm gonna use a lot of them. What? I hate this trailer, but like, what can I do? I would definitely want to buy the 6 slot for this truck. So what do you mean there's 2 of them? Huh? Like, this really isn't even like... There's 2. To what? Like the big trailers? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about those. Like, I will probably have some big trucks now when I get to Kola, so... Like, Kola probably won't even be that bad. Like, I can always, like, do the 745C for the big trailers, you know? Yeah, but this one is just shit, you know? Like, I like the 6 slot. I used to have some questionable trucks. No, I can buy and sell trailers here. The issue is I would need to have the trailer store, which I don't right now. That's why I'm trying to fix the port, so I can actually have a trailer store and I can buy a trailer that isn't shit. The 6 slot, exactly, sick. It's sick, yeah. It's a good trailer, I like it. It's really good for the new regions. It feels like more and more the new regions are built around these trailers. Which is kind of stupid, but, you know. I feel like Saber is cracking down on, like... on having fun. Which is... kind of funny. They're like, you can't have fun in our game, fuck you. I will sentence you to 18 trillion hours of using the 5-slot white semi-trailer. 5-slot heavy semi-trailer. Yeah, Yukon is one of the perfect regions for that, so. So it doesn't help that I'm towing this trailer behind me too. Because I'm like, I really want to bring it with me. It would have been so cool if at least this starter had always on diff lock. It would make it so much better, bro. In one go. Also, Timmy, my, what's it called? The one like 3-minute run in Maine. That 3-minute contest. I don't know what, I forgot the name, to be honest. The one, your portside racing, yeah, that one. Guess what? The moderator of speedrun.com, SnowRunner site, said, because she fucking noticed that it ticked off to a 318 at the like very last millisecond, and she was like, yeah, even though it's not even a close fight, you know, for the record, she was like, yeah, I noticed it, so it's a 118. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, fucking justice for Moon, bro. Like, just because she noticed it doesn't mean she can just say, oh yeah, it's a 118 now, like 318 now. That's just bullshit. And that's why I value our gentleman's agreement, because it actually makes fucking sense. Yeah, frame by frame. Yeah. Like, I noticed it too when I was rewatching my run. I was like, bro, no fucking way. that would matter. Like, that would mean anything. But no. No. That's just fucking misuse of, like, admin powers, no? But like, dude, if you go frame by frame... You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Where's my Discord? Cyrillic barcode. Like, this is what she said on Discord. She's, you know, she sent this. I'll show the screenshots, you know? Bro, the other guy behind me is 4 seconds, 5 seconds behind me. Anyway, she's extremely unlucky. I said, not a close fight though. Yes, but since I noticed it's already, I'm gonna fill it in, man. And let me show you the screenshots, yeah? This is like, I'm in the zone. 317. Another pixel, 318. And the next screen, the next frame, the count is over. So I was like, bro, what's the point of even trying at this point, you know? When you think about it, like, if the moderator can just decide that your run is 1 second slower when it's 1 millisecond, not even that, that makes the difference, it's just bullshit. But what can I do about that, right? And I'm not gonna be bitching about it because I just don't. I realistically don't really care. But it just feels like it just feels like using of admin power for no fucking reason. Also, one more funny thing: the guy behind me is Polish, so I wouldn't even be surprised if it was you behind me. She would not do that, you know. But I don't want to frame people. I don't want to, you know, make it like I, you know, yeah. There might be some bias, you know. Like, the guy that's behind me is like 5 seconds behind me, bro. Oh yeah, dude, I can definitely improve the time. But that's not the point, right? The point is, I've been basically robbed of my 317. But it's bullshit, you know? That's what I mean. Like, it's just bullshit. No. Did I say guess? When? Wait, what did I ask you that? Yeah, but I just feel like it breaks the integrity of the competitiveness, you know? It's like, when you think about it, if the moderator can just decide on a millisecond, when it's only seconds that count in the contests, that your run is 1 second slower, it's just bullshit. And I don't think it makes sense for the competitiveness of the matter, right? Also, Timmy, you should probably upload your runs, bro. But then again, you know, there's only one moderator, which also doesn't very help, right? There's only one moderator that I don't think is insanely interested in the whole speedrunning thing in SnowRunner, you know. But then again, I might be wrong. Well, I found one cons that the twin steer can beat in Glades. I mean, you should try Lord of the Frogs with the elephant. It might work. But then again, do you want to remove a twin steer record? You know, that's your mental dilemma to think for. So there's that one mud contest in Jordania on the second map by the gateway, basically, that the elephant could go very well at. But then again, it's like, there's definitely more tracks that can do that better, though. So I don't really know. For fuck's sake, bro. I mean, you can try the frogs, I guess. Problemo. I mean, it would seem like Timmy already knew about it, but I didn't, so it's cool. What am I doing? This really isn't the way to go, huh? I'm no expert, but I don't think this is working very well. I feel like if I just delivered this trailer, I would have had so much less fucky things happening. Not really, when I think about it, though. That's lame, because I wanted to get through the trees over there. I always do that, but I can't with this fast-ass thing. I like the elephant. The Chimera looks like way too basic. I don't know. I like the elephant. Chimera is kinda, I don't know. Also, the Chimera drives funny. And by funny, I don't mean good. I'm basically LARPing Telemanus, playing Zordania right now. Just doing stupid shit with the Phoenix. And somehow it's working, I guess. Look at this high gear though. That's mud here. I do like the elephant more though. Way better. It's a better truck and a cooler truck, so it's like win-win in my opinion. But I haven't done anything in that much time. I have to do this. So I want to use as least amount of American trucks as I can, because they will cost me double to repair. Which is a lot of money. Like a lot of money, you know. I'm like weirdly tired today, so I'm not gonna be streaming till like, what, 3, 4 a.m. again. But I should do earlier streams. Me tried it today to me, it's just way too slow. Compared to the elephant. Yeah, it's like it has way too much drag. Right? Or Cody, would you think that's the right way to say it? It's like the truck kinda just like is slowed down by air. I think the air is its wide ass tires. Like it has the power, it has the tire stats, but it's like the tire size isn't that even close to the elephant, and the I don't know. Yeah, drag, weight, ground clearance. Yeah, but dude, the elephant, the Avalon is lighter than the elephant. It has no frame collision. The Avalon has no frame collision, like none at all. But I think since it's like not that tall, even though it is a ghost frame, it doesn't have that much of a ghost frame, because like the bottom of the truck is still, I think, hitting the truck, like the mud. Also, I have to say thank you to Barcode and Steel for helping me in Tennessee, because I wouldn't have all the contests unlocked without them. They helped me a bunch. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's just not gonna be. It's just not gonna be fast, right? You guys like my? Do you guys like my approach I did right here? It's a one-way trip though. Like you can't do it the other way around. I'm a train. Wait, let me screenshot this. This is cool. Why can't I... Does it not do anything? That's good, I guess. Yoink. This will be the next stream's thumbnail, I can tell you that. This is cool. Dude, not having the trucks you have from base game, from all the way to dawn, actually makes this region very interesting. I kinda like it. No, bro. I couldn't think of anything funny to put in the title, to be honest. So also that run is far from optimized. Like, Marco, I uploaded the run I showed you. The one that wasn't insanely optimized. I was like, I was just way too lazy to rerun that contest, to be honest. Yeah, it's a cool one in the elephant, but like, can't be asked. This really wasn't a play, huh? $170k torque, by the way. What other truck of similar weight and similar power could do this? Not many. I mean, funny thing is, the top engine on the new Boron, on the Boron G, is like 180k. But it has like stupid tires, so... Yeah, but the 5070 is funny. So 5070 has less power than this. But I don't know, the 5070 would struggle with a high range gearbox. Yep. I love those random fucking holes in the water. I love it. So much fun. To me, I just don't think that makes sense. The drivability on the ASO 5 is so much worse. And it's like the same speed as the Zetros in high gear, so it like doesn't really make sense. Grippy ass fucking wood. It's nice I did this contest like right now. That I remember the pathing for this one very well. By the way, that was almost as fast as the old record. Yeah, I tested a lot of things. And there really isn't a truck that has similar drivability and like size and overall just like similar to the Zetros, you know? That isn't the Taiga that can match it in some things. But even the Taiga is just kind of shit compared to the Zetros in like actual terrain. Like Barco, you can tell Timmy that like when you tried my Zetros, it's fucking good goated to drive it. You mean the T80? Also, it's like insanely stable, right? Barcode. It's insanely stable on narrow tires. Like it's just broken. W990 Founders Edition. Like you found it or like what? I'm joking. Yeah, it's the crawler suspension. Also, it's the combination of the insane ground pressure the Zetros has that makes it so fast through terrain. Like I tried different trucks, they're just usually way too light to put the weight and the grid and put the power, like the weight and the power down into the terrain. But since the Zetros is heavy as fuck, it just puts the power down insanely well. Yeah, I still need to make it. But I would need some proper, like some proper testing map. But I just like, you know, you basically need to be YouTuber or like no core hole to have a map like that, you know. Tell us. Yeah. No, I understand what you meant by that. Don't worry, bro. Ghost winch points, bro. Fucking hell. But I will never find it funny that the stock Zetros tires are just the reskinned DMHSs. Like, they have no right to be that good on the Zetros, bro. Like, they have the same exact stats as DMHSs. But exact status DMHs doesn't mean they're good. And yeah, the stock Zetros tires are not anything to write home about. Wait, barcode. Can I ask you to try something? Can you try weather conditions with the Avonhorn? Please. No problem, bro, no problem. Take your time. It would be cool if we find a truck that can actually beat the... I'm going the wrong way. It would be nice to find a truck that can actually beat the Tatarian on that one, because I'm pretty sure if we do that, there's gonna be like one more Tatarian contest, which I will definitely be able to tick off. No! Whew. Man. Dude, Barco, you know what I need? I need something like the pack trailers, but they go on a high saddle. That would make my life so much easier. There's probably mods like that? Yeah, it would be nice to have. Because like, if I will be using the Phoenix for trailers like that, I need some normal trailers. Like actually at least usable trailers, you know? Like I don't want to use TWM trailers because I know TW makes the trailers insanely heavy. Because he's expecting you to use the... He's expecting you to use his own insanely broken, you know, mod trucks. So there's a reason why I don't want to do TWM trailers. I just don't like them. Is the music too loud, maybe? Or... Yeah, White Bolly, yeah. That's the one of the contests that the Tarian still holds. I wouldn't mind losing that one, I really don't give a fuck. Like, realistically, if anyone manages to beat the Tatarian run, I do not care. Unless it's not in a Tatarian, you know? Then it's gonna be like, kinda like, yeah. But yeah, to me, on parkour, that was my first run that actually beat your run. And it was a late 18 seconds. I think if like a perfect run, a second is gainable, but I am not tryharding that bullshit more than I need to. Like, I still have some very annoying, very annoying contests in front of me. Also, I can tell you one thing. I am not beating you on gear switch training. There's no way I can get a sub 5 second run. There's just no way in the world. There is no super OP truck that can manage that. So I'm gonna settle with a tie on that one. There's simply no way I can get a sub 5 second run. There's just like no fucking way in the world. Also, I'm still on edge. Like, I'm still not sure which truck is better for that one, because I tried the HX520. It felt kinda like weird. I tried the CT680 where I got a very early. With the CT680 I got a early. Fuck. I got a early 6 seconds, and I haven't tried the CT681. But I think I should be able to tie you on that one, but there's like no way in the world that unless they release some insanely busted truck for this kind of stuff, there's no way with base game trucks you can beat 5 seconds. So he's gonna be so brain rot hunting for that. At least the surface doesn't get muddy, which is good. Also, do you have any tips for the ring? Because I know that like shit like that is gonna be hard for me on keyboard. Those are some very weird boost, weird technique. You mean like the fucking yeet when you throw it in the high gear? Maybe. It works better with trucks with no diff lock, I can tell you that. Like with engageable diff lock, you know? Like I managed to do that fucking sand with like... I know a really good truck to do that with, the W990. The W990 can do that really easily. Or wait, the T880 though. Ooh, the T880 could be good for that. But the T880 doesn't have the top speed, like the W990 has. But then the W990 takes a long time to get to top speed, but it's like stable at high speeds. That's the main thing, for me at least. I'm forgetting how TP Dawn is, huh? Like, it's so weird how, like, unforgiving some of these paths are in Dawn. Like, it's like 1 second you're okay, and other second you're almost flipping. It's insane. There's so many, like, weird angle changes in Dawn. And I think, isn't Dawn the region that popularized that? Like, isn't Dawn, like, the region where that started? No. Wrong button, bro. fuck. Fuck's sake, man. I do remember Dawn being a very slow start region, so... Or am I just coping right now? It's too heavy? Yeah. Or just... Or way too much drag. That might be the reason too. And if you want to even if you want to try to say Zetros, no. I tried that. Zetros is it's way too hard for the Zetros to tow a trailer through that. Sadly, yeah. Okay, bro. Alright, barcode. Alright, bro. I mean, to be honest, fair? Fair? Like, I get it, you know? I get it. But, what? Unless they add like a Tatarin 2.0 type of trucks, there just isn't a vehicle that can beat that. So my pace on the corners was insane. So I mean, not really, but like it was a good run. Wait, Timmy. I have to ask you, do you know what tough means? Do you know what do you know what it's supposed to mean? Because if you say something is tough, you mean like... Yeah, light, no drag, yeah. Tough. No, bro, tough doesn't mean tough. Like hard, you know? Tough means like it's hard, like it's cool, you know? It's like it's yeah. Like you say, that's tough. Like that's cool, that's sick, you know? That's some teaching Gen Z slang. Yeah, but fuck Swedish, bro. Teaching Gen Z slang with Mr. Moon. Yeah, that's why, like, tough is like base or like sick, you know. That's why, and it's used like that stuff, like that's cool as fuck, you know. Oh yeah, cool is a way to say it too. Yeah, bro, no wonder the rock is called tough in Minecraft. Man, I feel so weird explaining to someone what tough means. Oh my god, bro. What do you mean it's 80s slang all over again? I mean, it is kind of for the Gen Z. I'm not counting Gen Alpha slang because not even I don't understand it, bro. But like Gen Z slang is kinda simple. So am I stuck? Yes. It's from 80s? So did they just re-emerge with Gen Z? My truck has to be stuck on something. No fucking way, bro. Rad, cool, awesome. Yeah. So it's just like old people slang, but modern. I mean, that's kind of what it is anyway, so like, yeah. How stuck am I right now? What the fuck is this? Because I want to go back into the Phoenix. That was more fun to drive in these conditions. Based. Let me reset the songs. Tiffany? What do you mean? Are you like reading the Urban Dictionary right now, or what do you mean? What the fuck are you doing, Barcode? Yeah, kinda. We don't have Tiffany's over here, so. Why is this, dude? I'm not gonna get rage baited by SnowRunner right now, but. Holy dog shit truck! What the fuck is this? Just give me my Phoenix back, please. The trailer was stuck. Dude, should I just get a mod that lets me put low saddle on the Phoenix? I think that would be fair, no? Fuck it. Like, fuck it, like, as in, like, do it, or fuck it, as in, like, not do that? Do it? Yeah. The question is there even a mod like that? Like Tatra low saddle mod. Look at his stability though. It's like a mod that gives you low saddle on like every truck, or what? Hey Marco, can you find it? That'd be sick. I mean, I would only use it on the Phoenix and like on the Force, you know. This only took me 3 hours to do. Yeah, before I go, hold on. Before I go. Um. Yeah. There really isn't anything like... I mean, there's the twin steer fifth wheel mod. You know, yeah. I found that. I found the twin steer high saddle mod thing. Tatra 4 is low saddle. Oppa. Twin steer with saddle. What the fuck am I looking at, bro? No. No, 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 no. What the fuck was I looking at? Twin steer with low saddle. I mean, sick, but high saddle semi-trailer pack. Might get that one, just to have it. Avenhorn low saddle, Zik 605 or higher saddle. That would be kinda cool. Tatra 4 with low saddle. Show me. I'm gonna try it, okay? I'm gonna try this mod. Tatra 4's low saddle, like, I guess. Like, if I can get a... Bro, no, barcode. You can have mods that give you, like, double, medium, and, like, short log bunks on the twin steer. Like, that's what Neighbor does. If I only get a low saddle for... If I only get a low saddle for trailers, you know, for... that, I'm okay. Like for the... It's a high saddle mod? Inside high saddle mod? What do you mean? Anyway, I'm gonna call it because I need to go piss and everything, you know, but I have to go take a piss and shit, so I will call it for today. Tomorrow, probably earlier stream. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye. Yes, hello, bye bye, yes, bye.